In this video lecture, we will discuss MCQ based on inheritance and types of inheritance, function overriding, pure virtual function, and abstract class. But before discussing the MCQ, we will discuss the question given to you in the previous lecture. The question was, what is function overriding? So, options were same function name, different parameters. Same function name, same parameters in inheritance. Different function name, same parameters, none. So I think I have told you that function overriding is done in inheritance if the same function is there in the base class and derived class. And in function overriding, there should be the same function name and same parameters, means the signature should be the same. So option B should be the correct answer for this question. Now, if we talk about today's lecture, the first question is, which is not inheritance type? So the options are single, multiple, circular, multi-level. So I think in during the types of inheritance lecture, we have seen that single inheritance, multiple inheritance, and multi-level. We have not seen this circular inheritance. So I think C option is the correct answer for this question. Now, if we talk about MCQ second, the question is, what is the correct syntax for inheritance? So options are class B extends A, class B public colon public A, class B inherits A, class B A. So I think during the inheritance we have discussed that there should be the colon operator and B should write the public assist specifier in between, and B should write the child class name and parent class name. So I think option B is the correct answer for this question. Now, if we talk about the MCQ third, the question is, what is inherited in derived class? Option is only data members, only member functions, both data members and member functions, constructors only. I think we have seen that we can inherit both the characteristics of the parent class, that is the data members and data functions, in the child class. So option C should be the correct answer. Now if we talk about MCQ4, in the MCQ4 is, which is correct for multiple inheritance? In case of the multiple inheritance, there will be more than one parent. If it is having more than one parent, then we can say it is a multiple inheritance. So if we talk about the first option, there is a colon operator, then there are two parents, that is A and B, and C child is derived. So I think option A should be the correct answer. In the option B, there is no colon operator, no assist specifier. In C also there is no assist specifier, and I think this is also wrong. So option A is the correct answer for this MCQ. Now, if we talk about the next MCQ, that is pure virtual function syntax. We want the function of pure virtual, means we, what is the meaning of pure virtual? Means it is not defined in the base class. It is declared but not defined. So I think in this case there is no equal to 0. If we talk about this function, there is equal to 0 is written over here, and in this case there is no virtual keyword. In this case the function name is before that, so I think option B should be the correct answer. Now if we talk about MCQ 6, which keyword is used in overriding? So I think when we make the base class function, so we should write the virtual keyword so that there it can be declared during the runtime. So I think we use the virtual keyword in case of overriding. I think we don't use the static word, inline word, no, friend is used in the friend class. So option B should be the correct answer for this MCQ. Now, if we talk about the MCQ 7, the question is abstract class contains. What are there in abstract class? Options are only variables, only functions, at least one pure virtual function, constructor only. So I think we have discussed during the lecture 13 of this lecture series, that is, in case of the abstract class, at least one pure virtual function should be there. So I think option C is the correct answer for this question. Then we are having the question, that is function overloading is. What is the meaning of function overloading? So runtime polymorphism, option is compile time or polymorphism. C is both and none. So in case of the function overloading, we were having the compile time polymorphism, and in case of the function overriding, we were having the runtime polymorphism. So option A should be the correct answer for this thing. So you, for that you can also refer the lecture number 13 of this video lecture series. Now, what overriding requires different name, same name and parameters, different class only, static function. So I think in case of overriding, we have seen that there should be same signature. So it means it should have same name and same parameters. So B option should be the correct answer for this question. Now, if we talk about the question number 10 is that what will be the output? Then what we have seen, we are making the class A. In class A, we have made one, that is the function show, which will give us the output A. In class B, which is inherited from the class A, we are having the one function which is having the output B. Then we are making here the one pointer here, that is A is the pointer of that. We will see the pointer in the lecture 14, next lecture. Then we have made one pointer here, ptr, for class A. Now we are having the object of B, that is the derived class. Now we have declared what is the meaning of pointer meaning here is the address of the object. Now we are writing here ptr dot show. So in this case, what will be the output? I think in this case we are writing the virtual keyword here. So if we are writing the virtual keyword, so it will give the output of the derived class. So although it is the object of pointer of the class A, but we are writing here virtual keyword, so it should give the output of derived class, that is the B. So we are having the option A, B, error and none. So we should have the answer B, that is the B is the option. Now, if we talk about the next MCQ, question is that which can be create object of abstract class. So options are yes, no, sometimes, only, in main. So I think we have seen in the abstract class we cannot create the object. So option B should be the correct answer for this. Now, if we talk about the next question is that what will be the output? We are writing the hash include iostream using namespace std. We have made one class A. In the class, we are having the variable x is equal to 10. We have inherited the class B from A, and we are having y is equal to 20. Then what we are doing? We have made one object of the class B, and we want the output of object dot x, object dot y. But here we have not, we are just adding the x and y, means x is having the value 10 and y is having the value 20. So I think it will add give the addition of x and y. So we are having the options 10, 20, 30 error. So one value is 10, another is 20, so we should have the addition 30. It means 10 plus 20, it will give us the answer 30. So C option is the correct answer for this question. Now, if we talk about the question number 13, and question is what will be the output? They have created one class A, in that they are having x is equal to 5. Then they have inherited the class B, then from A, and they are having y is equal to 10. They are again inherited the class C from the B. So this is the example of multi-level inheritance. So they are having the z is equal to 15. Now they have made one object of the C class. So C is derived from B, B is derived from A, and they want the answer object plus x plus y plus z. Then this will add the x plus y plus z. So it will have the answer 10 plus 5 plus 15. So I think it should give the answer 30, and we are having the options 15, 20, 30, 25. So I think C option should be the correct answer for this question. Now if we talk about next question, that is question is that what will be the output. So we have made one class A class, then we are having the x is equal to 10. Then we have derived one class, that is B, from A. We have derived C from A. Then we have derived D from B and C both. Then we have made one object of the D class. Then we want object dot x. So I think this D is having characteristics of both B, C, and B and C, and A also. So in A it is declared at as x value 10. So I think we should have the answer 10 here. We are writing object dot x. So options are 10, error 20, 0. So A option should be the correct answer for this question. Now, so summary of the lecture is that in this lecture we have discussed the MCQ based on inheritance. Actually, inheritance meaning is it is a mechanism by which one class is allowed to inherit the features. So in inheritance we are inheriting the features of one class into another class. We have discussed the MCQ based on the function overriding, which is known as the achieved at runtime. Then it is a case of runtime polymorphism. It is a redefinition of base class function in its derived class with same signature. So I think we have discussed the function overriding is having the it is the same function as in the base class and derived class with the same signature. Then we have seen the pure virtual function is a virtual function with no implementation in the base class. The virtual function is not having definition in the base class. Then we have seen a class with at least one pure virtual function is known as the abstract class. So these we have discussed the MCQ based on these topics. So dear students, if you like this video lecture, you can share with your friends and you can hit the like button. So question for the next lecture is that which type of inheritance has one class and one derived class. So we have to answer the inheritance type which is having only one base class and one derived class. The options for you are multi-level, single, and hybrid inheritance. So thank you very much. Thank you all.